Hi friends, welcome along. This is the Influence Podcast. If you're looking to inspire more people, have a positive impact on a global scale, build an influential and magnetic brand, and build a profitable business with your unique gifts and talents, then the Influence Podcast is for you. I'm your host, Jake Adam Davey, former high school French and Spanish teacher, turned international speaker, online business coach, and Instagram growth and monetization enthusiast. You can find tools, resources, and so much more on the website, jakeadamdavey.com. And you can also say hello on Instagram at jakeadamdavey. Please also, if you're enjoying the podcast, do feel free to leave a review. The more stars, the better, of course. But equally, if you're not enjoying it, you are still invited to leave a review. The one thing I would also ask is, of course, sharing is caring. So if you've listened to something or heard something in the podcast that you think you've enjoyed or would be useful and beneficial to other people, then please do hit that share button and pass it on to somebody that you know. I'd be so very, very grateful and so thankful if you did. Now, let's dive in with today's episode on the Influence Podcast. Hey, how's it going? Jake here from the Influence Podcast. This is episode 115, 115 episodes down on the Influence Podcast. And today, a short episode, but a big announcement. After much thought, much deliberation, I've decided that we're going to take a pause and take a break on the Influence Podcast. So today's episode, 115, is going to be the last episode, at least for a short time, whilst we step away and take a break. Over the past 114 episodes, I've had the pleasure, the absolute privilege of interviewing some incredible people, high performers across multiple industries. A number of those in fact, all of them, to be honest, that I am highly interested in. Many people I look up to, many people I've learned from and studied from over the past, over my lifetime, really. I've also had the privilege and the opportunity to share some of the latest strategies, tips, tricks, ideas, guidance of things that have been working with Instagram to help you grow your audience, generate more leads for your business, and ultimately monetize that platform to create more time and financial freedom in your life. And probably one of the most exciting things is that over the course of the 114 previous episodes, we've also been able to invite multiple of our clients onto the show as well to share in their success. Clients that have been through the Instagalactic program, they've grown their audience, they've monetized their account continuously, and it's just been an absolute pleasure to be able to shine a light on their success, on the results that they've got and the impact that they've had, not just for themselves and their business, but the transformation that they've had in their lives, and also how they inspire others around them, close and distant. And so I genuinely could not be more grateful to them for implementing the steps, doing the work, and getting those results. Just because the podcast is coming to a pause certainly does not mean that the support, the training, the teaching, the learning, the information is not doesn't mean that that's going to stop whatsoever. I love the phrase, the masses live in the illusion of gain and loss, but the master lives in the world of transformation. And whilst the podcast may be coming to a pause, at least for now, the transformation will be elsewhere. And I'm committed to working more closely with our clients. I want to continue to get them incredible results that are life-changing for them, and so that they can continue to have a huge impact. But I also want to explore other avenues where I really feel it plays to my personal strengths and allows me to have a bigger impact as well. I'm a huge fan of working with people closely, working with people face to face. And whilst I know that there's such a huge audience and listener base to the podcast, I'm blown away the fact that we get messages on a weekly basis from people all around the world who are very, absolutely delighted, very, very gracious in their messages and very, very kind words. And I know that it's impacted people. And so if you are one of those who has messaged, or even if you're one of those that hasn't but listens along, again, my heartfelt thanks to you for being with us over the past 114 episodes. I could not be more grateful. But as I say, it's not gain, it's not loss, it's transformation, and it now takes on a different form in a different way that allows me to continue to work with people, hopefully inspire people, and hopefully bring about more change and transformation in people's lives. The next steps, well, All I would say is follow me on Instagram. That's where the attention is going to be, jakeadamdavy.com. Come and find me on Instagram. I would absolutely love to see you there. That's where the conversation is going to continue. I hope to put even more focus, time, energy and effort in there, because I know that as I continue to work and improve myself there, I can continue to have a bigger impact on the people around me. For everybody that's been listening for the past 114 episodes, I am extremely grateful. Thank you so much. Genuinely, I wouldn't have continued if there weren't so many people listening, but I'm genuinely grateful. And whilst it certainly isn't goodbye, it's a pause for now. And we will see each other and speak to each other and hear from each other again in the near future. Thank you so much. Look after yourselves, stay safe, and we will speak very, very soon. All the best. Hi friends, Jake here again. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. You can find links to anything that we've discussed, books, trainings, other podcasts, anything currently that we're enjoying. You will find those in the show notes, or you'll find it somewhere in and around all the information that you usually find in a podcast. And a reminder that if you'd like to know more about what I do, if you want more of tools, resources, any recommendations, readings, free training, products and such, then you can find all of that on the website jakeadamdavy.com. Equally, if you want to come over and say hello, Instagram is always the best place, and the account is @jakeadamdavy. If you're enjoying this podcast, don't hesitate to leave us a review. Of course, the more stars, the better. And equally, sharing is caring. So if you've heard something or listened to something that you've enjoyed yourself and you think will be beneficial or useful to other people, please do pass that on. It will be very much appreciated. And as you know, when you get a recommendation from somebody that you trust, there really is nothing better. Thank you so much, and until next time, stay on mission, do something extraordinary for others, keep inspiring, and keep growing your circle of influence. Goodbye.